Do not hold on to the anger that some of these shocking disclosures of infamy arouse within you. February 20, 2014. Humanity's long-awaited and much-anticipated awakening draws ever closer. It is very hard for you, embedded in the illusion as you are, to keep holding your light on high, but you are doing an absolutely marvelous job for which we honor you greatly. The end is in sight, although that is possibly not very apparent to you, surrounded as you are by a large selection of nightmarish events that need to be resolved, and for which, at present, there seems to be little sign of that being possible. Your collective intent to send the energies of love, healing, compassion, and a desire for reconciliation and peace to all on earth is having very positive effects all across the world wherever conflict is raging. Please keep up your good work. Here in the spiritual realms we are supporting you powerfully in every moment, and your intent cannot fail because it is fully in alignment with God's will. There has been a lot of talk in your mainstream media during the last couple of years about the 1% versus the 99%, and the views and desires of the latter are having to be increasingly heard and positively responded to by the former. Change is happening all across the world, and the speed at which that is happening is accelerating very rapidly indeed. No longer can the masses be arrogantly dictated to, and no longer can the various law enforcement and military agencies and their employees be relied on to suppress and control society. Needless to say, for society to live peacefully together, laws and standards that honor and apply to all must be maintained. When respect is offered to all without exception, enforcement is unnecessary, because all recognize and honor the sovereignty of each individual. However, your so-called democratic systems of government have not been doing this, and they are at last being seen by almost everyone for what they are, namely endemically corrupt organizations that bow humbly before their masters, those who have enormous wealth along with the power and influence that buys, who believe themselves to be above the law, and who behave accordingly. Their days of freedom to do as they wish are severely numbered. The courageous whistleblowers who have risked their lives and their livelihoods to bring public attention to the secret, dishonorable, and corrupt practices of so many organizations, corporate, religious, political, military, and governmental, are highly regarded in the spiritual realms and are given much support and protection. Make sure to send them abundant love whenever you go quietly within to pray, meditate, or contemplate. Do not hold on to the anger that some of these shocking disclosures of infamy arouse within you for the perpetrators of these scandals. Remember that they too are very damaged individuals who are running scared, and justifiably so, and they need your love, just like everybody else. We are all one, and there is only love. Focusing on anything that is not in alignment or harmony with love only serves to delay your awakening. Love is penetrating even what appear to be the hardest of hearts, because it is utterly irresistible. There is no one who is shielded from the field of divine love that envelops you all, and however strong the intent to block out love may be, it is never strong enough. Love is infiltrating everyone on the planet, and therefore it is also infiltrating every organization on the planet, regardless of the reasons for which those organizations may have been established, and their resistance to love's power is being fatally undermined. God is love, and all of His divine creation is contained within love's infinite field, which is eternal, limitless, and boundless. What you experience as unloving, unaccepting, repressive, destructive, crushing, and frightening is of the illusion, temporal, and therefore cannot and will not survive the gentle but persistent and overwhelming onslaught of love. Anything that is not in alignment with love, and truly that is very, very little, is dissolving, dissipating, disintegrating, because your collective will and intent has ceased to support the illusion and the misery in which it has attempted to envelop you. It was a silly game which caused you much pain and suffering while you engaged with it, and now you have sensibly chosen to discard it. Without your constant support it cannot survive, because illusions demand the attention of those who would build and support them, and that attention is being very rapidly withdrawn. Focus your attention on the wonderful and uplifting changes that are happening all across the world, because that strengthens your own energy fields and therefore the effects that they are having worldwide. Just keep reminding yourselves, we are all one. And within that oneness there is no room for anything that is not of love, because there is nothing real that is not of love. Doing just that dissolves the illusion and brings all to awakening. Your loving brother, Jesus. Channeled by John Smallman. johnsmallman2.wordpress.com